What's going on, guys? Got my guy Garrett in the building, man.
What's good, man? What's good? How we doing?
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But dude, like, Garrett's one of those guys that's like, I'll take it back to like even like the hard, like even though this is like baseball, so it's not about like a site or a person, but like, we'll take it back to like the heart in the paint days, right? When like the 6YS shit, when that shit came out, it was like
that was my first show.
It will always be like one of those moments with Garrett. It's like, man, like we were like me, like Lindsay and myself were just like a big fan of that project. Even just like talking about like the journey since then, because at that time, like you weren't really like in terms of like the actual like Boston hip hop scene, you weren't really like actively a part of it per se. You were just like this kid who just made dope music, right? And like but you still have like anybody who's seen Garrett is like this past year with all like the live shows, he's one of the better performers out here, and seeing all that growth with like Garrett really being like part like a name to really know and respect here just through the live shows and just the quality of the music and all these different things. But like you like thinking back to those times about when you were just down there kind of making like, you know, making your music, but now you're really out here kind of moving around and like progressing. So just like kind of talking about like that transformation and that whole journey for you.
It was kind of crazy because like it took me a while to really like just be able to put my music out and being like confident in it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I just kept making music, and then at first I would really just email like my friends and stuff, and then get their feedback, and then they were like, yo, this is pretty dope. So then from there I was like, shit, I might as well make like a project.
Right.
And I don't even really know if that was like the best thing to do, but I was like, man, I might as well just do it. So it was like me, Frace. We pretty much just like spent a year, just made a project, and it was called the 6YS because it took me 6 years to graduate college. So
that's the first one that always takes the longest, man, right?
So
you spent your whole life creating your first body of work. That's how
so it took me, you know what I'm saying? It was like it was a double meaning because it was like, it took me a while to graduate college, it took me a while to like finally get comfortable with like making music. And I mean, it was pretty dope. Like, I thought it was cool, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I definitely think I've grown a lot since then, which is dope because after that, you know, that was the Hard in the Paint show was my first show ever.
Right.
And like when you guys reached out to me, I was like, yeah, I did like 20 shows, but I never did a show before. That was my first show ever. First time I ever even held a microphone.
So it's just so crazy to think about, man, because speaking, like, it's a good segue because like your live performance and the fact that like how like your fans like really show out no matter where it is, like no matter how many times you perform, like they're always out there supporting. And it's like you really see that, and it's rare. Even artists who are more established, man, like you see the devotion, like the way that like your fan base is so devoted and so like that really acquiring that hardcore following, not just out of like not just the music, but you as a person, just like growing up where you did, and like having all your experiences happen that way. Like that's gonna like how do you see that continuing to like how you have your foundation built, but how do you see that like really helping take things to like even like the next level? 'Cause that's always there for you.
I think just like I just feel like me as a person, I don't really like, you know, force it a lot. Like try and like, I don't know, just be something I'm not really. I just, you know, I like making music, and at the end of the day, I'll always make music. So whatever comes from making music is just a bonus. You know what I mean? People fucking with my stuff, like that means the world to me. So if I, you know, if I always tell myself like, if there's 10 people who like my music, there's 10 people who like my music. I'm gonna make music for those 10 people. You know, it's a blessing that, you know, more and more people started rocking with it. So I just hope it continues to grow. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that mindset will definitely take you far, because when things get so big, it's always good to remember just like you're doing it for the people that really like. There's that core following that's really there, really cares, that's been with you on every step of like the process. But yeah, man, yo, even from like Cereal to Dairy Queen, now like the newer like Simple 19 just came out, and I know you have. I'm very aware of what you have in the chamber. So
I got some stuff in the vault.
So even just kind of speaking on like next year, like even with like the visuals and all the kind of creative ideas that you have going on.
I'm waiting on Latrell to drop, then I'm dropping.
There it is.
Once he drops, I'm gonna drop. But yeah, man, like, nah, shout out him because he's cool as hell, and you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some dope people out here. I'm just proud to be from here. Like, I feel like the scene is dope, and just continue to do shit. This is dope, so
thank you.
You know?
Oh man, so appreciate you having me on.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
Definitely, Garrett is a name that's like you gotta be on the lookout for.
Yes, sir.
All those moves. It's coming from a very
appreciate it, bro.
Genuine, authentic place. So you gotta
I'm about to stage dive right now.
Huh?
I'm about to stage dive right now.
That would be the classic Garrett move, man. Always with the stage dives.
I'm looking,
I wasn't even thinking about it like that,
catch
but
me,
imagine. They probably still catch you somehow, man.
Right? Hell yeah.
But yo, thank you for being
All right,
here.
bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
No doubt.
Hell yeah.